waiting for Fidel in the small rural town of Esperanza in central Cuba.
It's the same as when you lose a family member. That's how I feel about Fidel.
The ashes of the only leader millions of Cubans knew for nearly half a century are slowly making their way in a simple wooden cedar box through cities and towns, retracing the route of Fidel Castro's victory caravan from eastern Cuba to Havana after the triumph of the 1959 revolution, but this time in the opposite direction.
It will be a few hours yet, but everybody here is in position already to see Fidel Castro's remains pass by. The revolutionary leader's 3-day trip to his final resting place will surely reap a maximum of emotional as well as political impact.
It was nightfall by the time the cortege arrived. Just a brief glimpse. Amid cries of "We are all Fidel." Day and night along the 800-kilometer route, people wait their turn. Like in Santa Clara, the historic city where Ernesto Che Guevara dealt the decisive military blow against troops of Cuba's then dictatorship. Francisco Pedrosa was only 14, but remembers when Fidel Castro passed through here. The bullet holes from the final battle remain preserved on the walls of this hotel.
I was happy. We were peasants living in misery. There was no money, no roads, no schools for us. With the revolution, I was able to study.
I was excited too because I knew Fidel would completely transform this country.
But many Cubans were not happy with Cuba's transformation into a one-party communist state that does not tolerate dissent. Still, along this highly symbolic route, tens of thousands of Cubans are accompanying Castro on his final journey back to where their country's revolution began. Lucia Newman, Al Jazeera, Santa Clara, Cuba.